Hi guys, and welcome back to RT Share Tea, where respiratory therapists live out loud with me, your host, Linda Fry, the Asthma Lady. All right, guys, so we are back, and I'm just gonna give you the heads up that I am very nasally today. My allergies are kicking my butt, and yes, I am an asthmatic. And I've been wheezing and stuffy and all that good stuff. Okay, so just took my allergy meds and just waiting for them to kick in. So we're gonna make this quick and to the point, but I'm dedicated to my podcast and to my listeners and to any fans we have out there. So thank you so much, and know that we are growing together. We are here every Wednesday, as you can see. Even when I'm not feeling well, I'm still behind the mic. All right, guys, for the most part, unless I just really can't do it. But we here every Wednesday on Google Podcasts and Anchor at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and we here every Thursday on YouTube around a similar time. All right, guys. So yes, and I just want to say happy belated Mother's Day to everybody. You know, as a lot of you guys know, I'm a new mom, so it was an exciting time for me, and unfortunately, I was sick, so I spent Mother's Day in bed. Yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is. But I was still very happy. Baby Logan gave me a card, from written from the hubby, and they gave me breakfast in bed, which I thought was very cute. And I got all the other stuff on top of that. So yes, so that's how that went. All right, so this topic, I think we're just gonna wrap up this series, which was pretty much dealing with spring cleaning being an ideal time for asthma patients to do a home assessment on if there are any potential asthma triggers. So last week we talked about mold as an asthma trigger and how to potentially stop this problem in the home. So today we're going to follow up with that, and we'll probably end here when it comes to triggers. There's so many triggers. I could keep going on and on and on, but I think I'm just done personally with this topic, and we'll probably just move on to the next thing. Unless I could just think of another trigger that we could review as it relates to spring cleaning. But today we're going to talk about spring cleaning and smoke in the home. All right, guys. So, but before we talk about that, just to let you know that I will be speaking at QHC seminars.com on May 21st. It is 8 CEUs, and it's from 9 to 5:30, and you can do it from home. So you register at QHC, QH as in house, C as in cat, seminars, one word, .com. Register, and for the 8 CEUs is for a good price for $109.99, and you get the 8 CEUs, and you get to hear your girl speak. You know, you're gonna have a good time. You know that for death, right? And the topic is, of course, updates on asthma management and PFT. So if you do PFTs and you need your CEUs, or for asthma, if you're an asthma educator, this will be a good one to attend. All right, guys. Okay. Boom. Spring cleaning and smoke. All right. So when it comes to asthma patients, whether it is a guardian for a child with asthma or an adult asthma patient, as you guys already know, you can ask a patient straight up, are there any smokers in the home? And they will tell you no, and you can smell it on them, right? A lot of patients, it is hard. Almost, I want to say about 95% of folks out here know that smoking in the home is a no-no, or smoking in period, like, is a bad habit. So most folk know that this is a bad habit, and they don't want to admit that this is going on, right? So, and then when like a program like ours where we do home environmental assessments, we go in the home, and the first thing you most likely will see is an ashtray with cigarette butts in them, or a lit cigarette in there, or you just feel the stuffiness in the home, and you could smell the smoke embedded everywhere, right? So when it comes to this, you just, you want to meet patients where they are. I always tell folks that are new to this, you can't come from a judgmental place. You just have to meet patients where they are. You can kind of gauge to see, are they ready to stop smoking? A lot of the times they are not. Um, and it's okay. You just let them know where the resources are when they are ready. So, hey, Miss Jackson, when you are ready to stop smoking, here is the smoking cessation program, or here is the hotline, or, you could go on this website. You just give them the resources for that. So you start with that. When, especially when it comes to guardians and children with asthma, you really want to make it imperative that they know to not smoke in the home at all, because sometimes it's not, we don't want them to think that, oh, I'm not smoking where the child is. We don't want you smoking in the home, period, right? So that has to be known. Another thing that a lot of folks don't know is that, yes, you don't smoke in the home, but especially if you have young children, meaning like babies and infants, where you have to hold them, or burp them, or put them on your shoulder, the smoke is on the clothes. So this is another thing, that smoke is in your skin, it's in your hair, it's in your nails. So what advice, one of the advice that we give is that when the person is smoking, is that they use like a raincoat or a poncho or something while they're smoking, and that they can remove this once they're done, right? It sounds ridiculous, but if it's a pediatric patient, it may, the guardian may be willing to do this if they know that it will help um stop some of the asthma exacerbations, right? So that's one of them. When it comes to the home, we want to make sure that the home is being aired out if possible. We do see a lot of homes that the windows are nailed shut, and or there might be one window in the house, or so it's just really stuffy. So you can recommend an air purifier. Um, you can get, I mean, they're not cheap. A really good air purifier for maybe like a 2-bedroom apartment. I mean, it might run you like 80 to close to $100 somewhere like Amazon. But the point is that to get something like that to be in the bedroom of the child. So this will help, with just whatever smoke and just the stuffiness in the air. So that's one of the recommendations that we give right now for those that have to deal with a smoker in the home, is try to air out the house as much as possible and get you an air purifier, and don't allow any smoking in the home, and that the smoker wears some type of removable garment, like we said, like a raincoat or a poncho, that can be removed prior to coming back into the home, or hooked what you call it, in the very front porch, or whatever, to stop the smoke from being on the hair and the skin. All right, guys. So that's all I have for you guys today. As you can see, I'm very stuffy, and I don't want to make you guys miserable with all my nasally talking, but I hope you guys were able to learn something today and you guys can spread awareness. This is Asthma Awareness Month. So if you speak to anybody with asthma, you can share these tips. Or if you want to be an asthma educator, you can help motivate someone to go towards asthma control with these tips and resources. All right, guys. So thank you so much for being with me and my nasally self today. And I just want to say to remember to invest in yourself and to only compete with yesterday's version of you.